This story begins in 2020, when 22-year-old Marilyn Lévêque was found brutally stabbed inside a Quebec hotel room. More than 50 wounds. A crime so shocking, Canadians demanded to know how this could ever happen. Marilyn was the kind of girl everyone remembered. Bright, kind, outgoing, always smiling. She grew up between her mother's home and foster care in a small Quebec town. At 17, she moved to Quebec City looking for a fresh start. Dreams of studying architecture. Dreams of building a stable life. But on January 22nd, 2020, everything changed. That night, Marilyn's boyfriend couldn't reach her. Messages, calls, nothing. Then he got a phone call from an unknown number. A police officer quietly said the words no one wants to hear. She's gone. But this wasn't a random attack. To understand what happened, you need to go back 17 years. To a man who should have never been free. The man with a dark past. His name was Eustachio Galiz. And long before he ever met Marilyn, he had already taken a woman's life. In 2004, he murdered his second wife with such force that a hammer snapped in half. He was convicted of second-degree murder. And in 2019, after serving just 15 years, the parole board said he was low risk and released him. He wasn't allowed to date, wasn't allowed to be alone with women. But unbelievably, they allowed him to have supervised sexual contact with workers at massage parlors. And Marilyn, she worked at one of those parlors. None of the workers knew his past. Not the violence, not the murder, not the prison time. And soon after meeting her, Galiz became obsessed. When staff eventually banned him for violent behavior, the parole board ordered him never to go back. But he found a way around it. He offered Marilyn private hotel meetings. At first, nothing happened. But jealousy was already building. The day everything went wrong. On January 22nd, 2020, he paid her $2,000 to meet him again. She didn't like hotel calls. She told her boyfriend they made her feel unsafe. But the money was hard to turn down. Cameras caught the two entering the hotel. Hours later, Galiz calmly walked out alone. Inside that room, Marilyn fought for her life. She suffered more than 50 stab wounds. It was brutal. It was personal. And it was preventable. Galiz walked into a police station and simply confessed, just like he had years before. The aftermath. Canada erupted. People demanded to know, how does a convicted wife killer get released early and given legal access to vulnerable women? Even today, Marilyn's family pushes for change. Because her death wasn't just a tragedy. It was a failure.